On Army request, BTS Illegal Army brings you Bad Girl vs Mafia Girl FF. In the dimly lit room, the air is tense as two determined girls face off within the confines of a makeshift ring. Min Do-hee, sister of Min Suga, one of the renowned members of the biggest mafia group in Korea, known as BTS, and Jung Hwan, sister of Jung Ho-seok, informer of the biggest mafia group BTS. There is no such activity that stays out of his eyes. Unfortunately, two best friends, Ho-seok and Suga sisters, hate each other to the point that they will kill each other just waiting for the acceptance from BTS members. The sound of their controlled breaths echoes as they exchange powerful strikes, each displaying a unique blend of skill and determination. The atmosphere is charged with the intensity of the duel, creating a captivating spectacle in the darkness. But the duel comes to an end as soon as Ryan throws a powerful punch on Do-hee's face, letting her kneel. You smirk and jump out of the ring, but before walking away, you stop and turn around. What a shame. A mafia girl gets scratched by a hobby sister? Blink. From a normal girl? Oh please, only hobby Oppa is soft and sweet. I wonder how he can have a sister like you, irritatingly. Don't call him Oppa. He is my brother, not yours. You turn around, but before you leave, you hear a gun load sound that makes you face Do-hee again. You scoff and pull your gun out. This is the everyday drama now. You two have nothing in common except for the relationship you two have with every BTS member. You two have a boyfriend. Jimin is the sweetest yet dangerous man who can easily protect and handle Hoseok's sister. A perfect man exists in BTS, who was already chosen by Hobie, one of the bravest and best member of BTS. Taeyong has a killer attitude and sweet personality, making him the perfect husband material for Suga's sister and a fit member of BTS. The deadliest duo for everyone, only sweet to their girls. A best friend, Jungkook, a fighter and youngest member of BTS, only dares to control two sisters of BTS. You two also have a relationship with Namjoon and Jin. Namjoon is the leader of the extraordinary group BTS and Jin is the face of BTS. Their one sign has had a large impact on you two. You two politely and respectfully obey these two. Jimin and Taeyong enter the room and sigh, seeing you two pointing guns at each other again. Jimin holds you by your waist and swiftly turns you around. Jagi, smile. No need to shoot anyone, your man can do it for you. You frown and sigh. These two always flirt and put a stop to your kitten fight. Meanwhile, Taeyong walks to Do-hee, picks her up in her arms and runs away. You don't love me, you just love your soulmate? Pout. Chuckles. This sweet side I like more. Just keep your bad girl side only for me. Time skips. At dining table, we are aware of the drama you two created in the practice room. You two look down. Mayana, stop fighting over again and again. Your attitude takes you nowhere. Oppa, you know I want to be a mafia too. This discussion was over long ago. No need to drag it again and again. But Oppa, I am capable and more mature than her. You look at Do-hee and she just scoffs. Mine, your brother and boyfriend don't want you to become a mafia. Just stay out of this killer world and live your life. You look at Jimin and Hoseok and sigh. Jimin smiles and pick you up in a bridal style. You guys have your meal. We will see you next morning. Jimin, Hyung, don't forget that you choose me for her. He walks upstairs with you in her arms. I hate you, Jungkook, for asking who's the one among us would I choose for my sister. It's not my mistake, Hyung. I just asked General. You are the one who said Jimin. I don't know that Jimin will take advantage of it, and he already had a feeling for my sister. No need to cry over spilled milk. Just set your marriage. They is right. Only Jimin can handle her. Let's get them married. Besides, as soon as she accepted her marriage life, she dropped the idea of becoming a mafia queen. Hobie notes. Next day, you are with your friends hanging out when you hear your phone ringing. Your friends look at the caller ID and smile. Ish, her boyfriend can't even take a breath without her. You smile shyly and are about to pick up your phone when your eyes are laid on a black Porsche that swiftly pulls out in front of the cafe. And every girl forgets to take a sip when a Park Jimin emerges from his black Porsche. His existence radiates charisma. His sharp jawline frames a flawless complexion. A stylish tousled hairdo adds a touch of playfulness, perfectly complementing the well-defined features of his face. Jimin's lips carry a natural curve hinting at a captivating smile that can effortlessly light up the surroundings. But his eyes fall only on his girl, who also forget to pick up his boyfriend's call. Jimin himself cancelled the call and strode towards you. Let's go, Jagi. We have to visit the nearest bridal shop. You frown to buy your wedding gown. He kneels and pulls out a single rose from the vase that was kept on a table. He stretched his hand with a smile and said, "Will you marry me?" Smile. Your friends start cheering for you too. You smile and hold his hand. Others' mouths were wide open on witnessing this handsome man whose personality screams billionaire now slip out from their hands. Meanwhile, BTS and Doi all were in a meeting room discussing their new mission when Namjoon noticed the absence of Jimin. Where is Jimin? Frowned. From the day Mayan accepted her, he is always busy loving her, no concern with the work anymore. Soon a man entered and whispered something in Hoseok's ear. What happened? This natural flirt proposed to my sister for a marriage in public? Blink. Jungkook giggled. Who told him that we are thinking about their marriage, huh? They instantly tries not to make eye contact. Kim Theong? Theong runs away. Later, you and Jimin, after spending a whole day at the shopping, finally step into your house. Meanwhile, Theong and Dohee walks hand in hand in a garden. Theong welcomes his buddy with a brotherly hug. Let me tell you a secret. Namjoon Oppa decided to get you two married, so in all this you forget your dream to become a mafia queen like me. Jimin and Tae sigh and look at each other. Don't know when these kittens will stop fighting. We are best friends and our girlfriends want to kill each other. My dream is to become a mafia queen, better than you, okay? Namjoon Oppa makes the right decision because I think his 146 IQ is also aware that I am best, so it's general that you got jealous, right? Smirk. You are only made for a marriage. What a waste of all the skill you learned. Just make sure that none of us would die in saving you because you can't protect yourself. Her words make your anger rise and you punch her. I can protect myself, okay? You better hire someone to protect you from me. Jimin comes and pulls you back from your best. Jagi, are you crazy, man? Don't you dare to lay a finger on my girlfriend ever again. Theong. Tae looks at Jimin and realizes what he did. These two soulmates decide to never engage in a fight with each other. Just because you two always fight, and to keep their bond friendly, they also decided not to shout or let their control loose on each other's girl because of their girl. They angrily holds Tohi's hands and drag her inside. Vayana, stop using these skills for your anger, frustratedly Jim. He left. Next day, calm down my bestie. Trust me, Jungkook, she starts fighting first. Pout. Sigh, but you hit her first. How many times did I tell you to use your tongue instead of your hands? Oh, Jincha Jungkook, then why do you make me learn to fight, huh? Moreover, you were my coach. Eyes roll. Hobie Hyung still curses me for that. Now shut up and give me some idea. My Jiminy is not talking to me. Hyung loves dumplings. Go and buy them for him. You smile and hug him. You are my best friend, Jungkook. Smile. Time skips. You walk out of the shop and at the same time Dohee is about to enter. Here for dumplings, eyebrow raised. Thus, Theongi is also not talking to you? Sigh, Jungkook gave me this idea. Me too. You two look at each other and burst out. After so long, we are laughing with each other. Never know where this competition takes place between us, sadly. Before Dohee said anything from the glass door behind you, she saw the reflection of the man pointing his gun at you too. She pushed you and swiftly dodged the bullet too, causing the bullet to hit the glass door, shattering it into millions of pieces. Run, Mayan. You look at her and pull out your gun. In a glimpse, you shoot that man. Dohee rolls her eyes and pull out her gun too. But to your bad luck, 5 cars stop by and 15 men walk out in all black attire with guns. They aim at you. We want one of them, so instead of killing one and then taking one with us, politely discuss who's gonna come with us. You two look at each other. Meanwhile, BTS was in the meeting room discussing their plan for wars against their rivals when Hoseok man barged in panting heavily. Sir, Miss Jung and Min both are in danger. Our rivals attack on them outside the dumpling bakery. Everyone gets up in shock. Taeyong and Jimin glance at each other and run. Soon every member of BTS left for the dumpling store. Time's up. Thanks for a minute. You pointed towards you. Come with us. He takes a step closer when Dohee points her gun at him. Stay away from her. No need to forget that we belong to BTS. He scoffs and holds Dohee here, but she kicks him. You two end up in a fist fighting as Dohee and your gun fell on the ground while fighting. You two are secretly praying for BTS to show up because you know that 15 men are not your cup of tea. But a whole fight was turned another way when one of the men shoots at Dohee's arms. You run toward her. Are you okay? 2 to 3 men walk closer to you and start pulling you away from her. But Dohee picks up her gun and shoots straight at the men who are pulling you. Other men pick Dohee from her waist and push her into the car. Before you do anything, they drove away. You quickly aim your gun at the car tires, but your vision gets blurry because of the injuries you get in between fighting. Before you even lose consciousness and land straight on the ground, a pair of arms secures you. Before completely closing your eyes, you mumble his name. Jimin, Do, Wayan, Wayan. Where is Dohee? Stressed. Dohee. Time skips. You open your eyes slowly, finding yourself on your home's couch, circled by every BTS member. Gwenchana Jagi. You nod. Where is Dohee? Wayan impatiently. They kidnapped her. Do you know whose men they are? You shook your head. It's okay, don't stress yourself. We will find her. How? Scoff. How can we find her when she is disclosing nothing? Hear me out, Wayan. If something happens to my Dohee, I will kill you too. Rub his temple. Kim Taeyong. What? Ask her to tell us. She said that she is unaware. They scoffed and left angrily, but stopped and I will find her on my own. No need for anyone to help me out. With pain in his voice and tears in his eyes, he left. Wayan, please tell us now. You look at him shockingly. You don't trust me, right? You are about to leave when Suga holds your hand. Later, show us your attitude later. Just speak first. You look at him shockingly. Oppa, heart. Dohee was right. I have to protect myself on my own. Soap. In protecting me, they take her away. Soaps. But don't worry, Mr. Suga. I will find your sister and bring her home safely, whether it costs my life. You run upstairs. Wayan, Suga? Suga looked at Jin and then sighed. Sorry, Hyung. I was just trying. Hyung, calm down. We all love her too and care for her. We will find a way to bring her back. Jungkook quietly left for your room. Suga looked at Hobie, who was quiet all the time. Hoseok softly. I have always treated Dohee and Wayan equally. They both are sisters to me, but I guess not for you. Hurt. Hoseok left for your room too. Meanwhile, Taeyong looks for Dohee at every hideout of mafias he knows, to cross-check every possibility, but no use. In between, Jimin calls Taeyong multiple times, but he doesn't pick them up. Meanwhile, you are crying in Jungkook's arms. Soap. No one trusts me, Jungkook. I am not that bad, trust me. I try to protect her, but I can't. I trust you, okay? And others won't matter. Angrily, you get up and run into Hobie's arms. I never want you to fight with your members and never realize that our bickering will hurt you all. Glad that you two understand. Pats your head. No need to worry. I asked my guard. I am sure we will find her. You got the craziest idea and you stole Hoseok's phone from his pocket. Soon he and Jungkook left. You are waiting for a call and soon his phone starts ringing. You quickly answer the call. On call. Sir, we find about her. You are right. She is kidnapped by our rivals, on whom we are planning to do a war. Miss Min is at their warehouse in Busan. I am sending you her coordinates. You smack and cut the call. You change your dress, cap the weapon and leave. Time skips. Where is Wayan, Hobie Hyung? First learn to trust her, then show your care towards her. Looks down. Hyung, I just asked her because I think maybe she would tell me. She said she doesn't know, angrily. Jungkook walked inside panting heavily. Taehyung isn't answering my calls. Mine too. I call him multiple times. What if he does something stupid? I ask my men, but they find nothing. First time I feel scared. Hobby, I think you should search for her, Sai. Whatever the reason is, I know they all hurt you, but Tohi is ours too. Hyung, I already asked my man to search for her. I am sure I get a call soon. He put his hand in his pocket but feels nothing. Where did I keep my phone? Jin brings his phone out and makes a call to Hobby. Soon the ringer was heard from your room. Let me bring it for you, Hyung. He ran upstairs. It was just an excuse. In real, he wanted to talk to you and apologize for his mistakes. But Jimin finds it suspicious when he doesn't find you in your room. He quickly walked downstairs with the Hobby's phone. Vian is not in her room, tensed. Shock. Where did she go? I was with her just 5 minutes ago. Why are you so worried, Jimin? Maybe she is inside the restroom? Curse, she is not here because she knows where Doi is. Theung heard Hoseok because he just stepped inside the mansion. Chakal, I knew it. She knows because she picks up my phone. When my man calls me to tell me about Tohi, Hoseok redial his number again. Vian is in danger. She left because she wants to save her. Remember Yoongi Hyung. Jimin looked at Suga and then it clicked in his mind. Don't worry, Mr. Menshuga. I will find your sister and bring her home safely, whether it cost my life. Let's go. We have to save both of them. Meanwhile, you, while watching your path carefully and maintaining a grip on your silenced pistol, you walk inside the warehouse. You find it suspicious because no one is present at the entrance. You are looking left and right when your eyes laid on a girl figure tied up on a chair. You run to her and brush her hair back. Dohi, wake up. She blinks multiple times and then finally open her eyes. Vian, what are you doing here? Are you here all alone? Just trust me, okay? You untie her ropes and give her backup. You two exited the warehouse. Many black cars entered that arena. You quickly held Dohi and took cover behind your car. But to your luck, those cars belong to BTS. Member after member, everyone stepped out of their car. Hobby Oppa. You and Dohi step forward and Theung runs towards Dohi. You look at Jimin who is already looking at you. Sorry, mouthed. You shook your head but a drop of tears skipped from your eyes. I am sorry, Jagi. You run to him and he opened his arms wide. You straight collide with his hard chest and he tightly engulfs you in his arms. I am sorry, my love, but trust me, I trust you. I just give it a try, sadly. You hit him on his chest, but you all heard a gun load sound causing you all to turn around. BTS rival gangs were standing with their gun pointed at you all. Jimin instantly covers you by coming in front of you. Kidnapping my sister is the biggest sin you ever did. Angrily, Chuckle. Oh, I am scared, Suga. Chuckle. No need to feel scared right now because I am going to make you shiver in fear of BTS. Let's make it clear once and for all. The war was going to happen, but it doesn't matter when. Every BTS member brought out their gun and soon the arena became a battlefield. Jimin pulls you and opens the car door. Get inside, shoot. You get inside. You get inside. No need to step out, no matter what happened. Jimin gives you a forehead kiss and hands you a gun. Use this when you feel a need. Jim, so please take care of yourself and my oppa too. Take care of every BTS member, please. Soaps. Don't worry, I promise, okay? You nod. Theung also pushed Tohi inside. I am also a member, Theung. But you are my life too. Stay out of this. They and Jimin look at each other and nods. Drove away if the situation starts getting worse. You look at him shockingly. If you live, then I will be living inside you. Please stay alive. He cups your face and nods. Don't worry, I will going to marry you. Our kids are waiting for us. You frown. When their parents are going to call them in this world, you chuckle. Love you. Love you, Dohi. They both left. You and Dohi sigh. You both are tense not only for your boyfriends but because of every BTS member. In all the shooting and fighting, June has mischievous plan. He signed his man and they start executing it. Jimin keeps glancing at the specific car because he makes you sit inside. And the same goes for Theung. June mans smartly makes Jimin and Theung lose the view of your car and then two men get inside the car from the trunk and make you two inhale the chloroform. Time skips. June and his men try to run away in the middle of the war, but June's gang was almost killed by BTS and June was now under the feet of Suga. Jin pointed his gun at him, chuckles. You all think that you win this war, but in reality you all are going to lose this war and your loved ones spit blood. BTS member frowns. In anger, all the BTS members shoot Jun, their only rival from the very first, the only man who betrayed them and they didn't even fear once. Jimin and Tae look at each other. Let's check on our girls. Jimin nods and these two walk away, but they get shocked as you two are not there. Time skips. After crazily looking for you, all the members find you both inside the warehouse tied up on a chair. They and Jimin sighed and were about to run to you. Stop. Don't come closer. So, the bomb was about to explode any minute. What the hell? Let us come and untie you. No, sobs. June said that even if we got up from our chairs, the bomb would explode. Why? Dohi? Oppa, he said the bomb is weight sensitive and it's under our chairs. Everyone sighed. Jimin walks closer to you. Jim, he keep his finger on your lips. If it's going to explode, then I am here with you. You shook your head and cried louder. My sister, you are not going to die alone. I am with you. You look at all the members shockingly. Are you all crazy? Just go away, just leave. Hey, my best friends, no need to die alone. Cookie, please. Tears slide like a river. We didn't get a chance to live together, so let's die together. He kisses Dohi on her forehead. You know I always think about death, because we mafias never know that when death come to us. Not the death, but the fear of dying without having your glimpse scared me. Tears slid down his cheeks and yours too. Wait, there's no need to die. If the bomb is weight sensitive, then we can place another object in the place of these two. Genius. Smile. They and Jimin quickly untie your hands, but there is nothing equal to human body weight, so let us shift the person to person. It's better if you two live instead of us. Hyung, let us think something, okay? Don't you dare to think like that. Sob. Jungkook strode towards you all. Pull Mayan and take her home. Don't let anything happen to her. It's your Hyung's last wish. Look, Jimin, we know that they are our sisters, but we are friends too. That's why, Hyung, let's die together. No. 2 would be better than 9? Shut up. Do you think I will let you, huh? A moment ago you were ready to die with me and now you want me to let you die alone? If letting you live cost my life, I am ready to pay it. Jungkook, let's do this. Hyung, sadly. Jungkook holds Dohi's hand and on the counter of 3 he pulls and in a second Hyung occupies the chair. And same goes for Jimin. The bomb is ticking. Go. You hold his hand. Jimina, I couldn't live without you, please. So, shh. You have to, Jagi. I love you. That's enough. Sigh. Our sisters won't be able to live without you two. Let's switch the position again. Marry her. You have my blessing and support. Smile. We won't switch again. Just leave before our efforts go in vain. Let us die together. We did this only to save you all. Jungkook, tears in Jungkook's eyes. He pull you two and start dragging you. Leave me. Oppa asked him to leave me. Tae. Namjoon, Oppa, think of something that could save all of us. Please, I beg you. Namjoon holds you with tears in his eyes and start dragging you. Jimina, I love you. Please don't leave me. Jimin and Tae look at each other. Aish, I want to marry her. At least one night as her husband would be all I wanted. Sadly, love needs sacrifices. Smilingly, I am glad that I am able to do it. Jimin's eyes laid on a bomb attached to Theung's chair. Cursed, he played with us. Theung frowns. Look at the bomb. It's just a simple bomb with a timer. Theung, give it a look and it's not weight sensitive, curse, but the timer only says 10 seconds. Let's give it a try. Either this or that. We have to die. Theung nods and runs after the count of 3. Meanwhile, Jungkook, leave me. You hit him on his chest. Be in your senses, Ryan. He holds you by your arm and pulls you closer. He wanted you to live, so just do it now. You look at Hobie shockingly, but before you even blink, a blast is heard. You kneel and scream. Someone pulls you in a hug. Jimin sobs. Nay, baby. Jimin leaves. Your eyes widen as the reality hits you. You look up and Jimin? I am not hallucinating, right? You hug him. Every BTS member looks at each other shockingly. Where is Theung? Jimin, please don't tell me. I am right behind you. Though he turns around and sighs, but her next action makes everyone shocked as she slaps Theung. Can't you walk to me before? I am sorry, I hurt my knee and now I find difficulty in walking. Dohi sighs and hugs him. Hope you also slapped Jimin. Hope you but tell him that I don't want to marry him. You cross your arms and turn around. If you don't marry me, then I swear I run into the fire right now. You look at the fire that was burning due to the blast and then him. Okay, I will marry you. You hug him and Jimin wink while looking at him. Curse, natural flirt he is, tangling my sister in his love effortlessly. Don't forget you are ready to die for your sister's marriage. 2 weeks later. Your dress, hairs, sandals and ring. I do. I do. Now I announce you both as a husband and wife. Congratulations, Mayani. Smile. Be ready to congratulate us, Chuckles. We are not going to marry this early. Marry my soulmate before we have our fourth child. You hit him on the stomach. I can't wait 5 to 6 years more. Scoff. Pray that we get twins. Lip burst. Marry our tete dohi. Smile. Don't tell me what to do. Don't start fighting again. From now on, we won't fight. Though he hugs you. Finally, they both hug each other. Sigh. Finally, they both do a high five. Finally, smile. They both hug each other too. Jungkook looks left and right, then hugs you and Dohee. Finally, giggle. They and Jimin push Jungkook. Go and focus on your mission, as I am not going to join you. Yes, why not? Likewise, you are doing so much work before marriage, right? Jungkook said all this to taunt Jimin as he spent most of the time with you before marriage too. This Mayani keeps me always busy and now I want to shower my love for her, so I won't be available for anyone. Smirk. You all chuckle. The end. If you really like the FF, please like, share and comment. And if you want to be the part of this illegal chims family, then subscribe to my channel. Annyeong.